Yeah! Oh, yeah! What is up, my dudes? What is up, what is up, what is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the KillJoy Jake YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome. 4 days without real videos. We had some shorts, and I'm just still working on lots of videos, so I apologize, but they're coming. Oh, they're coming, all right. You're damn right they're coming. Anyways, we got some people in the chat. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ilham is saying, saw your Wednesday update. I'm glad they want to focus more on the horror aspect of the show, but eventually I want to see Wednesday and Xavier together when the timing is right. Okay, okay. And by that, I mean for them not to be rushed together, because depending on how many episodes Season 2 has, I would love to see them together at the end of the season. Well, you know, listen, as someone who has watched some shows, I have watched some of the shows out there, and what I will say is that when you have that tension between two lovers, and it, you know, just it keeps getting closer, oh, maybe it's gonna happen, and then, oh, right at the end of the season, something happens, pulls them apart. They can't be together. That shit keeps a show alive, and as an audience member who has wanted to see some certain characters get together for a long time, it's very frustrating sometimes, but I guarantee you, like I said, as someone who has seen a lot of shows, Ilham, they'll do that. They'll just a little closer every time, and then psh, bam, rip them away right at the end. Many shows do it, and it's a little repetitive, but like I said, keeps shows alive. You watch these characters for so long, you're like, God, I just want them to get together already. Fuck, and it doesn't happen. That's why. There you go. There you go. But hey, maybe Ilham, anything's possible. I'm sure they're not going to completely lose that angle to it. You know what I mean? Like there will still be a romance and all that, but the focus will be more on the scary shit, I guess. I think that's what that update was all about, personally. Gunner, what's up, man? Still on to do a cameo? Hell yeah, man. Hit me up. Hit me up. We'll make it happen. Denisha's here with us as well. What's up, Denisha? One of our lovely mods. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Tom is with us too, saying, I've been hearing some theories on who should be the next killer. I hope it's Sam. She has the killer instinct, and with the hallucinations of seeing her father, it might push her to start killing. Tom, I love you. I love you, Tom. I want this to happen so bad. I want to see Melissa Barrera stabbing people in the neck, and I want to see Melissa Barrera biting off some fingers, okay? I'm a simple man. I want to just, you know, just right on there. Just dip them in some marinara sauce, eat some fingers. That's all I'm asking. That's all I want to see for Scream 7. And so, like, what? We have Jenna Ortega's confirmed for Scream 7, right? Is Melissa Barrera confirmed too? I should know this. I should probably know this. But Scream 7, man, I'm excited for it. Whoever the killer is, whatever they do with it, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. But I really hope they go the route of making Sam the killer. Would be sweet. I'm just saying. What's up, man? How's it going? That sounded scary. Being a KillJoy cult member, I appreciate you. What is up, my horror fam? Let's talk slashers while I listen at work. Very nice, very nice. Don't forget to stab that like button. Hell yeah, man. Make sure to stab it up. Stab all you like around these parts. I sure love some stabbing. Oh, boy. Jason Carpenter, another KillJoy cult member, thank you, my friend, saying, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. RJ's with us tonight as well. Let's talk some slashers. A little bit about the Nightmare reboot. Okay. I'm down. I'm fucking down, RJ. We'll get into it. We'll get into some crazy shit. Jocko's with us too, or SpongeBob, as they're better well known as. What's up, Jocko? How's it going? Welcome. Let's get Danny DeVito to play Freddy Krueger next. That sounds like an Always Sunny episode in the making. Danny DeVito has played Jigsaw on Always Sunny, fun fact. I watched that show too much, and that's probably why I know that, but... Jason saying, enjoying a quiet, sober Friday. Got a nice 3-day weekend to look forward to. Very nice, Jason. Well, enjoy. You know, listen, go crazy go crazy a little bit over the weekend. But, you know, tonight, just take it easy. Rest up, get some water and some fluids in you. And then as the weekend goes on, go a little crazy. Have a little fun. Just be responsible. That's all. Good stuff, though, Jason. Mario and Sonic Fan is with us. What's up? Constantly leaving me stuff about Insidious 5. I'm so excited for it, my friend. I cannot wait. Getting it in less than a month. Like, we are getting so close to Insidious 5. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Jason, do you have Insta? That's not for me. Snarling Carling. I love that name. Snarling Carling. What's up? How's it going, my friend? Did you draw that yourself? I like it. I like the profile picture. Pretty sick stuff. Noah Atkinson, a KillJoy cult member. Thank you, my friend. What's up? Welcome. How's it going? Sarah is with us tonight as well. What's up, Sarah? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate your support as well, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Blaine is asking, do you think Ghostface will have a new weapon for Scream 7? Ooh, I hope so. We got the shotgun little sequence in this one. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe we get something else in the next movie. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of it depends on the location too. You know, the shotgun and the bodega sequence, that's works for a big city set Scream film. So do we do something like that for the next one? Like if we're in, I'm trying to think, like just a different setting, what kind of weapon would you use? Like a coconut, if we're going to a tropical area. Is Ghostface gonna beat someone with a coconut until they die? That would actually be kind of cool. I've yet to see that in the movie. And now I kind of want to see that. Listen, we didn't get Michael Myers biting into a rat. Give me Ghostface killing someone with a fucking coconut, okay? I hope someone from Spyglass is listening to this crazy bullshit because that would be really funny. They're like, this is what the fans want. They want coconuts and Scream. Oh, man. What's up, Dylan? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jose is with us as well. What's up, what's up? How's it going? What's up with me? Nothing. Chilling. Streaming. How you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome. 31 Days Death, or Andy, is saying, yo, 1 a.m. here, but I'm excited for Scream 7. Nice! I'm so sorry you are up so late, my friend. Or maybe that's by your own doing. I don't know. Have fun, whatever the fuck you're doing. Or get some sleep. Either or. Whichever one works better for your scenario. What's up, my friend? How's it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Hang out for as long as you'd like. If you got to pass out, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Ghostface95 is here too, saying I'm making a fan edit of Scream 6. Nice. That has shortened some of the deaths and added new Ghostface lines and flashbacks to the shrine scene. Very nice, my friend. That'll be cool. Mocha Cola. Very nice. I like that. Ooh, I like the name. Very good stuff. Saying, here's $5. Get yourself a Four Loko Red or lemonade. So my only two options are a Four Loko Red or a lemonade. Hey, you know what, Mocha Cola? Hell yeah, dog. Well, I'll make it happen just for you. Now, I do have something. I'm waiting for a certain person to be in the stream to announce it, but I do have a little fun surprise that we're gonna throw onto the stream tonight. It's gonna be fun, but I'm waiting for a certain person to hop on in the live chat, and then we'll reveal it. Gotta wait for a certain person. So shh, keep it a secret that there's a little surprise on this stream. Don't say nothing in the chat. And if you do, I can't really stop you, but just don't do it. Shh, no surprises. Okay, we're gonna stop talking about it. Mocha Cola, thank you so much, my friend. I'm gonna get crazy fucked up on a Four Loko later just for you. I can't promise that, but I don't know, maybe. Did I miss a Scream update? I guess I did too, but I've heard like rumors through the grapevines that Jenna Ortega has been confirmed for Scream 7, even though the movie's not announced yet. But I'm hearing people are messaging me out of the woodwork. They're like, dude, Tara's confirmed for the next movie. And I'm like, is she though? Do we even have the confirmation that a next movie is happening, my friend? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't. Melissa's with us. What's up? What's up? Howdy, hey, howdy, hey. Bat Super is saying, my prediction is that Scream 6 is Scream 7. You talk about Scream so much, and then this shit happens. Scream 7 coming in 2026. They have been mirroring not only parts of the original movies, but also their release dates. Now, see, the other thing about that, though, is didn't Scream 3 get delayed because it had to get rewritten and all that and all the production issues? So, like, I wouldn't want to mirror that personally if I'm behind the scenes. I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to willingly put myself through that if I didn't have to, I guess is my point. But I don't want to say they're having production issues because they're really not. It's just the scheduling. There's a lot of schedule conflicts right now with Scream 7. Like we have our boys, our Radio Silence boys, they're working on some other big projects right now. I don't know if they're done filming or not yet, but I know they've been filming the their monster movie. It's Dracula's Daughter. Shh. It's a Dracula's Daughter reboot. I'm excited for it. It's going to be awesome. Giancarlo Esposito is going to be in it, too, who is, like, one of my favorite actors of all time. Very excited for it. The cast is stacked. Catherine Newton, Melissa Barrera. There was one more person in it, and I fucking forgot. But there's a lot of people. A lot of good people in that movie. It's going to kick ass. Dracula's Daughter, reboot of that. I'm excited to see what they do. Dominic St. Clair is with us, too. Howdy, hey. What's up, what's up? How's it going? What's up, what's up? What else do we got here? What else is going on? Val's Views is with us. What's up, Val? How's it going? Thanks for being a KillJoy cult member. Thanks for being here. Okay. I kind of like this a lot. This is an option we haven't talked about. Like, I feel like we talked a lot about, you know, like a tropical set, you know, like Florida, or like a winter set too, you know, the extremes. We've talked about the extreme locations, if it's tropical, winter, whatever, but we haven't talked too much about Vegas, which would be an excellent set for a slasher, in my opinion. A lot you can do there. A lot you can do there, especially in a Scream film. Vegas is like kind of in the middle of nowhere too. If you've never been to Vegas, it's like just this giant, it's like this giant city in the middle of the fucking desert, basically. Like if you once you leave Vegas, there's like nothing. there's like little towns throughout, like around Nevada and shit, but like, I mean, go a mile out of Vegas in most directions. And there's nothing out there. So there's a lot of scary shit you could do. Snarling Carling, you might be onto something, my friend. Let's hire you to write the next movie. I like it. David Smith, what's up, man? Much respect, Jake. Thank you. Craven's on the verge of 10,000 subs. Very cool. Yes, it is very cool. Go subscribe to Craven Something Scary. Get him up to 10K. Make it happen. Logan C is saying, yay! Or yay. I don't, Getting a little saucy over there, Logan. I like it. Good shit. Danny Rodriguez, Spencer Locke, and Caitlin Gerard are rumored to be in Insidious The Red Door, according to Google. Any thoughts on that, Jake? So I know two of those people are Elise's nieces, which I love. It sounds like a hair metal band from the 80s. I hope they're in the movie. That would be cool. Good callback to Last Key, because that's basically the whole point of that movie was kind of to set up Elise's extended family that is out in the world. So if they come back, that would be very cool. I've heard I haven't, you know, Google don't trust is what I would say. I've reported on Google News before, and people were like, yeah, Jake, that's not happening, dog. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah. All the way back in the early days of Killjoy Jake. That was fun. But what I'll say is that if they're in the movie, that would be awesome. We know Lin Shaye's going to be there. It would be cool if like these characters and like Specs and Tucker show up at some point. I'm down for it, man. That would be fun. Really would be fun to see them back. Watched The Pope's Exorcist and I enjoyed it. Nice. I had a fun time with it. It was, you know, it wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it too. It was very silly, way sillier than I thought it was going to be, but I had a good time with it. It was all right. Colby Touche. Ooh, touche, Colby. What's up? Scream 7, please make it set on a vacation. That would be really cool, man. I like that. Like, going back to the Vegas thing, what if the Core 4 goes to Vegas? They want to gamble a little bit. They want to get overpriced drinks. A White Claw is like $16 in Vegas for some fucking reason. Yeah, wow. I'm reminiscing about my Vegas trip now, going back to all that shit. Yeah, no. I think that would be cool. Like, Core 4 goes on vacation, they go to Vegas. What do you know? Fucking Ghostface killer strikes. That would be fun, man. That would be really fun. I hope we see how Tara's storyline finishes. I really like her. I do too. I'm curious what they do with the Carpenter sisters. I don't think I really don't think I don't think the whole Core 4 is gonna make it out alive, and I don't want them to. That would you know, I want some deaths, man. I want some kills. I want people to fucking die. That'd be awesome. Duarte. I'm sorry, Mr. Vader, Mr. or Mrs. Vader. What's up, Vader? How's it going? Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Hell yeah. Happy Pride Month. We got ourselves some Pride shirts at the Killjoy Jake store, by the way. Shameless plug. I gotta have one. Come on. Get yourself a Ghostface with the Pride Ghostface, Pride Killjoy Jake logo. Look at that. Pretty cool. Look at that. And I know a lot of people have been asking about this too, so that's why we put this on the store recently. You can get yourself a Directed by Wes Carpenter shirt now at the store. They're available. Pretty cool. And you can get the sequel to the Wes Carpenter shirt written by John Craven. There you go. Yeah. A lot of you were like, why the hell was this guy not posting videos this week? I was working on buying designs and lots of other behind the scenes shit. So there you go. Little explanation for some of y'all out there. Some of you are like, I don't even know what you're talking about, Jake. I watched videos all week. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Ghostface95 is saying, what's your ranking of the Ghostfaces? Jason does not count. So Jason or Greg do not count in this list. I personally, I think they do. Ghostface95. I gotta disagree. They are killers. Saying my list is 12 Quinn, Ethan, Mrs. Loomis at 10, Wayne at number 9, Charlie, Roman, Richie, Amber, Stu, Mickey, Jill, Billy. Very nice. Okay, very nice. This is very close to my ranking, I would say. I give Wayne a little more creds. Personally, I like Wayne more than I like Charlie. I like Wayne more than I like Charlie and Roman, like, for sure. I think that's maybe the only big thing I'd change. Stu, Stu's got to be number one, though. I think Flip, that's tough. Yeah, like, Stu, Billy, Jill, that's my top three, like, without a doubt. You can rearrange them all you want, but, man, Stu, Billy, Jill, it's got to be that's got to be the top three, man. Those are my favorite ghost faces, without a doubt. Mickey's excellent, though. Mickey deserves some credit. Very underrated killer, in my opinion. Wish there was more. I wish there was more of Mickey, because then he has the potential to be the best ghost face, which is why I put him up so high, but I just feel like he's underutilized, personally. So I think he ranks a little lower for me personally, but I like this list. This is all good stuff. Amber in the top 5, I agree with. Amber's got y'all are sleeping on Amber. Y'all don't realize how badass she was. So Amber is definitely a top 5 ghost face for sure. Logan C is saying, I have so many slashers I need to still watch. I haven't finished any full franchises other than Alien, Scream, and a few others. Ooh, okay. Logan, I'm going through the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise right now. And, like, this is going to sound really counterintuitive to literally what we're doing right here, but I'm almost at the point where I don't recommend the franchise. Like, the first movie, excellent. Fucking love it. Like, the first movie's a masterpiece. It's been a minute since I've seen it, like, maybe like a year. And doing a refresher on that, fucking awesome. Like, loved it. 2, I appreciate the LGBTQ plus representation, but 2 is rough. I'm not crazy about 2, and the rest of the movies after that, like, pretty rough that I've watched so far. Like, Dream Warriors, it's better. It's a step in the right direction. Oddly enough, it's kind of the first requel. Like, before requels were a thing. It follows a very similar format. It's like some time has passed. We have our legacy character, Heather Langenkamp, coming back, where she wasn't in the second one. And we have new characters that are younger, who also are in the lineage of people from Elm Street, which is, like, so interesting. It's a really interesting outlook. I hadn't watched Dream Warriors in a while, and I'm like, oh my god, this is literally a requel movie all the way back in fucking all the way back in the 80s. This is crazy. So, like, what I'll say is I'm not crazy about the franchise. 4 and 5 are, like, almost unwatchable at times. But what I'll say is that if they should do another movie, I think I have they got to take parts of Dream Warriors, but not all the parts, like the kids having superpowers. It lost me. It kind of lost me at that point. The kid transforms into a wizard and tries to fight Freddy at one point. I'm like, what is this, dog? like who did an 8-ball and wrote this script, man? Come on. But Dream Warriors has definitely been the best of the sequels that I'm at so far, but I'm up to 5. I actually like Freddy's Dead because it's so bad it's good, in my opinion. And New Nightmare I haven't seen in a very long time, so I'm very excited to revisit that one. I hardly remember it besides the concept, so I'm really hyped to go through that. I'm really hyped to rank that. I'm hyped to rank that series. I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you what my thoughts are on it, like, because there's so many movies I just strongly dislike. I don't know how I'm gonna rank them all. It's gonna be tough. It's a tough franchise, but there's a lot of potential. You know that's the other thing about the Nightmare franchise. Like, what I'm noticing is a constant throughout all the sequels is that they just don't know what to do in the third act because they can't really do the same thing as what the first movie did, which is just pull I was gonna say Dremmy. Like, what even is that? That's nothing. I'm making up words here. It could be like a thing where, they couldn't do the thing where they pull Freddy out of the dream again because they've already done that. Freddy would catch on. Like, hey, maybe I shouldn't let, I shouldn't let the people that I'm trying to kill pull me out of my dream. Got to make sure not to do that again. It would be a little repetitive in the sequels. I get it, but some of the other ways they come up with to kill Freddy are, like, crazy. Like, it's like, what is even happening, man? This is nuts. So if they do another movie, I have so many thoughts after rewatching the franchise. Like, I'm like, I have so many different things that this franchise needs to do that unfortunately they haven't gotten right in some of the sequels. But Sarah Campbell has put the link to the merch store right there. That's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. So check that out if you want any of those shirts we were talking about earlier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my friends. Blackmore is with us. What's up? What's up? Killer, simple but killer profile picture. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice. Mitchell White is saying Stu is my favorite killer. Hell yeah. Me too, Mitchell. Love Stu. What a guy. What a fucking guy. I know Jason and Greg are killers, but I'm only counting the main villains of the movies. Fair enough. I count them because I think it's cool. I think it's cool that we got like 5 Ghostfaces in one movie. That's pretty cool to me. Ilham wants to see more of Mindy in Scream 7. Very nice, very nice. I want to see I want to see more of the twins too. We got a lot more Chad in this new movie, which was cool. But I'm excited to see more Mindy and some of the relationships with some of the other characters too, because we've seen Chad and Jenna Ortega's relationship. Why did I say Jenna Ortega? Chad and Tara's relationship thrive. So what's up, what's up with Melissa Barrera's Sam and Mindy right now? Because don't forget, when there was a third killer that came out of the woodwork, there was something that Sam said specifically that had me kind of like, what the fuck? Why would Sam say this? She thought that the third killer was Mindy for some reason. Ooh, what's up with that? Why did she think that? What was going on? I don't know what's up with that. I hope they touch on that a little bit, because that was a really nice little line of dialogue making you like, oh, wait a minute. Like, why doesn't Sam trust Mindy? I'm curious. I'm curious what that is. Because, like, if I'm Sam in that situation and there's another killer, I'm thinking it's the boyfriend. Like, very easy to write that in, and they didn't choose to do that. They did that on purpose. So I'm curious if that goes anywhere in the next movie. If there's some tension between Mindy and Sam for some reason. Rats! Oh, shit, with an epic picture of Ratma in the profile picture. Very nice. Hail Ratma, my friend. Have you seen the Boogeyman movie? I have. It was very okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I thought it was just middle of the road. Very paranormal baloney, as I said in my review. Like, it's not bad. It's all right. It's cool. Sarah Campbell has gifted 5 KillJoy Jake memberships to May Ann, Jacob Browning, Sloth King, nope. Sloth King Chase was throwing something in there, and we'll get to that soon. And also to I Like Games and Jay. Thank you so much, Sarah. We appreciate you. Oh, and also Ben Gunn. Ben Gunn, if you're out there, thumbs up to you. But even bigger thumbs up to Sarah. Thank you so much for the support, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now more of you get to see me talk about Boar moving into next week. I'm excited. We're going to talk about a movie called Boar. It's crazy. But yeah, Rats, if you plan on seeing Boogeyman, because there's like no other horror movies out right now, I guess The Blackening is out. I don't know if I'm going to do a review of that or not, but that's also out. More of like a comedy, horror comedy kind of thing. But if you're planning on seeing something, you want to see some horror, nothing really crazy in the theaters right now, see it. It might be a fun theater experience. I wasn't crazy about it, but there's some good jump scares if you're into that kind of thing. I know we got a lot of slasher fans in the stream tonight who may not be big fans of that, but if that's your thing, if that's your jam, you can get into that too. On top of watching somebody viciously murder their friends, well, it's solid. It's solid for that reason too. So check it out. Oh, Morning Dew 93. What's up, my friend? Love the Grateful Dead. Nice shit, dog. Saying so excited for Terrifier 3. Me fucking too, man. Also, I can't wait for Insidious 5. I'm so, like, both of these things, I just can't wait for it. Like, fall of 2024 cannot come soon enough, Morning Dew. Dude, Terrifier 3 is gonna kick ass. Like, I just want it to be the same situation as last time, where we go in not really knowing what to expect, and it's just some crazy bullshit again. Because Terrifier 2, that was one of the best theater experiences of my life, and I know I say that a lot, but I really do mean it about Terrifier 2. Like, I just genuinely connected with a lot of the people in the audience too. Like, I remember everyone was just like hitting each other on the fucking backs, cracking up. Like, it was like a community. It was wonderful. I loved it. I don't know, just a weird situation, but I still enjoyed it. Red Right Hand Part 2 talk. Oh shit. And Jason is so serious about this. He's been a member for 5 months and even just put something in the chat about it. Well, Jason, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. What I will say is, we might do another one at some point if we have some time. If I don't have any time right now, or any time for the rest of the year, pretty much, but if we find some time and, we can get it supported on Kickstarter and all that again, we might do it. We might. I don't know. We've been bouncing around ideas for it just in case, but we're very focused on a new original movie, which I'm very excited to bring to you gureally and it's going to be fun. I'm hyped. I'm really hyped for you guys to see it. It's like one of the best scripts I think me and my buddies have ever written. And I don't know. It's the best thing I've ever made, like, without a doubt. So I'm really excited, really hyped for you guys to finally see it when it's done. And old Jake's gonna be busy in August because we're getting to the filming process. So lots of good stuff out there. Oh, I see someone specials in the chat too. We let's get through some of these super chats though. We got some wonderful people throwing some support in there. Thank you so much, Lighting Ghost. I appreciate that $10, my friend. Thank you. Saying saw the Flash. Oh fuck you, Lighting Ghost. You've just opened a can of worms, my friend, because I'm about to go off on this crazy fucking movie that I saw at midnight last night. Oh God. Saying it was okay. Michael Keaton was definitely the best part. I agree. Ezra Miller was kind of funny, but also annoying at some parts. I really agree with that. I thought the actress that played Supergirl did good. The post-credits scene was odd. Yeah, the post-credits scene was pointless. I don't understand why it was there. It was just Ezra Miller taking Jason Momoa home from the bar. Nothing. Like that gives me nothing. That's not even a spoiler. Like I've spoiled nothing about the movie. It's crazy. But I'm not going to spoil anything about The Flash, and I'll be brief about this, but I got to be honest. There's a sequence in that movie that is one of the worst things I've ever seen in a film. And I know how hyperbole that sounds, but there's some crazy CGI. I don't know what the thought process was behind the sequence. I don't know. Like, it was, I don't want to say it was written by an AI, but it was totally written by robots, man. Like, that is like the most like meme culture. I looked on the internet for 2 seconds to learn about humanity sequence in a movie that I've ever seen. I don't get it. Like, I don't get how that got passed. I don't understand how they were like, yeah, let's throw that in the movie. That'll be great. But Michael Keaton, definitely the best part, like without a doubt. I don't even know what I want to say about Ezra Miller. I don't think they can act very well. Like, that's so mean, but like, man, I'm just not crazy about them at all. And like, this is just the film criticism, not talking about personal life or anything like that. Like, just the film, looking at that alone, not talking about the personal life stuff. I just don't think they're a very good actor. I'm sorry. Like, maybe that's a hot take. Maybe people really disagree with that. They're terrible. Like, they're terrible in that movie. But I know that's mean. That's really mean. Jake's got to stop being so mean. But I was not crazy about The Flash. It's fine. It has its moments in the second half, I think, especially with Michael Keaton. Some of the fight scenes are actually pretty fucking awesome. But some of the acting and the humor is so bad. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's a real movie. It's a shame. Love Andy Muschietti and his direction too. Big props to him. I think he did the best he could with the script he was working with. There was a lot of moments where you could tell the direction was good, but the acting and the writing was not. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't crazy about it. But Lighting Ghost, thank you for the $10, my friend. I really appreciate it. Michael Keaton fucking rocks. I will see anything that he's in. One of my favorite actors. Forever and always. Sarah Campbell's thrown 11 Canadian dollars in there. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate you. Saying, during the Boogeyman, our theater screen went out. Holy shit. During the finale basement scene, but the sound kept playing. People started screaming. I was laughing. It was great. Oh, man. So did you not even see it? Shit. That's, I don't want to say that's the best part. Because I don't know. Is that the best part of the movie? There was a lot of good jump scares before that. But it's the climax, which oftentimes is the most exciting part of your movie. So I apologize if you did not get to see that, but it was basically just CGI Quiet Place Demon running around, and some stuff happens. No spoilers. You've already seen what I just said in the trailer. So there you go. I'm so sorry about that, Sarah. That sucks. And Sarah's given us an update. They rewound it. It happened twice, and we got free tickets. Okay, you got free tickets, though. That's something. I mean, hey, listen, my buddies were telling me about a time they went to go see Dawn of the Dead when they re-released it in theaters last year. And, like, the sound cut out, and people were, like, doing lines in the theater. They were like, oh, we know this movie so well, we're just going to talk it through, And someone eventually went out to the lobby and said, hey, the sound's out, But I just think that's funny, It's always cool when you get to do shit like that. 2 seconds ago, I was literally just talking about how Terrifier 2 was an excellent theater experience because so many people were, like, so into it. Like, they were so happy to be seeing this movie on the big screen. And I feel like you can get a sense of that even from a movie like this, a PG-13 horror film that maybe Stephen King fans are all going out to see, It's cool. It's good shit. So you know what, Sarah, even though some of that sucks, I'm glad you made it a good situation. That's always good. You can always most times you can always turn a negative into a positive. And I like that. I like that a lot. Much respect. I dig that a lot, Sarah. I hope you had fun though, regardless, but thank you so much for the 11 I appreciate you and all your support. You're the best. Thank you so much. So we have Carrie Crave Cinema in the chat. What's up, Carrie? How's it going? And Carrie is so cool. She actually sent me this in the mail earlier today, and I'm going to eat popcorn out of it during this whole stream. And I don't care. Y'all can say, oh, gross. Why the fuck is he eating popcorn? Look, I got the popcorn in there. I was so ready for this, Carrie. I was so ready. See? Just like I was ready for that popcorn to hit my mouth, even though it didn't. Wow, that was a really bad throw. Jeez. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, Ghosty is going to sit right here, and if I need a popcorn break, we're going back to him. But thank you so much. This shit is so cool. The back of it, too, is fucking... I didn't even show this off. Do you like scary movies? Ooh, I love it. So cool. Thank you so much, Carrie. This is sick. I'm going to eat so much popcorn out of this thing. It's going to be gross. But thank you. Thank you for that again. I really do appreciate it. Johnny's Hideout UK is throwing some big ol' super chat in there. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate that. Once again, I don't know if I've said this to you before, but I love the profile picture. I dig the mask. It's very cool. Looks like the Tom Savini version of the Friday mask, like from the game. Very cool, very cool. Saying if I had to choose, who should continue Nightmare on Elm Street films? Would it be A24, Blumhouse with Damien Leone as director? How about you? Ooh. Whew. That's pretty sick, because Damien Leone's Elm Street would be pretty cool and pretty fitting. Like, I know maybe off the cuff you're like, well, Terrifier, it's a very dark movie. I don't know if that would work for Nightmare on Elm Street, but go back and watch the first Nightmare on Elm Street, man. Starts almost exactly the same way as the original Terrifier. Like, you watch those back to back and you're like, oh my God, Terrifier just like, whoop, whoop. Took that scene of Freddy like making his glove and all that. It's literally Art the Clown. I gotta clean up this popcorn. Hang on. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna forget about this, and then I'm gonna have rats. Like for real rats, not like the joke ones I talk about eating all the time. But dude, Damien Leone would do an excellent job with Nightmare on Elm Street. I can't disagree with that at all. That would be fucking sweet. Hopefully through... I don't want to shit on Blumhouse, because I actually really do like Blumhouse, but I would want it to be A24, I think. If any studio was going to do it, they would do a real good job with it. And the music would be excellent, which crucial to the Nightmare movies. Oh my God, the music is so good in that first one. So 80s. So, like, that is the quintessential 80s horror film, in my opinion, is Nightmare on Elm Street. For the music, for the feel, for the ridiculousness, the camp. It captures, like, the scariness of, like, the early 80s and then, like, the campiness of the late 80s. It's just perfect. It's the 80s horror film. It's great stuff, man. Johnny, thank you so much for the $5. And I'll answer your question, too, because I didn't even do that yet. Who I would want, personally, my number one pick is James Wan. I think James Wan, like, watching these movies again... going through some of the sequels and all that, I'm like, oh shit, James Wan loves A Nightmare on Elm Street, because a lot of these movies are set up like his films, but the difference is James knows what to do in the third act of his movies versus some of the sequels to A Nightmare on Elm Street. Like like some of them, like four especially, like 4 is like, it's not bad. It ruins some of the cool things that they set up in Dream Warriors, but then like, in the third act, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, oh, we're gonna do this now. Okay, here we go. Same thing with Dream Warriors, man. I would love for James Wan to hop in there and make a Nightmare movie, because I feel like he would have a motivation for something for the third act. He'd be like, oh, this is what they should do, you know? He's clearly a fan with how he structures his movies. They're very similar to A Nightmare on Elm Street, which I don't think I ever realized that until very recently, but it's like, wow. Yeah, these are very similar story structures. Very cool, though. So he's my number one pick, but Damien Leone would kill it with Nightmare on Elm Street 2. He would give us a darker Freddy, which is, I want darker Freddy for sure, but I still want him to have the quips, you know, like that's such a crucial part to what Freddy is. Those silly one-liners that he has every now and then. So I would want that. I would definitely want that as well. And I think Damien would do that. He's clearly got a sense of humor. After watching Terrifier 2, you can smell that out for sure. So he would not be a bad choice. This is definitely choice number 1, choice number 2, Johnny. That's for sure. James Wan, Damien Leone. Either of them, if they bring to life a new Freddy Krueger movie, I'm here for it, for sure. So thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I really appreciate it. Great choice. Great choice. And yeah, I can't stress this enough, but you know, if A24 does it, the music will be good. Like, listen, even if you hate A24, across the board, every movie, even the ones that I don't like, has a solid fucking score. I don't know how they do it. Like, they just have geniuses cooking. They just know all the best people to do all the music and shit. Carrie's throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Saying, oh my God, the popcorn bucket is too cute. You deserve that, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. To be clear, you were supposed to get that for Scream 6. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Hey, listen, you know what? It's okay though. It's all good because now I have it now. And we have the Steelbook coming out relatively soon. So when that comes out, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to eat a shit ton of popcorn out of this thing, and it's going to be awesome. Clean up on aisle 4. Yes. I'm going to have to clean up a lot of popcorn. I plan on throwing a lot of it at my face during this stream. But that's funny. And that'll that's all that matters at a certain point. So I didn't get any of that. But hey, listen, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for so much for all this, Carrie. And you didn't have to send that in, but I appreciate it. Thank you. This thing's fucking sick. I'm gonna eat a lot. I'm gonna eat a lot of shit. But thank you so much again. Appreciate it. Just casually munching on some popcorn. Why not? Why not, man? All right. Ghostface is ribbing me a little bit. What happened to your hair? You look like Bully Maguire. I'm going to put some dirt in your eye if you keep talking like that, Ghostface. Damn. I don't know. You know, I don't even know what the fuck's going on, man. I guess I'm growing it out now, you know? I don't know. I got this like horror stoner aesthetic thing going on with the channel, so I guess I'm literally growing into that, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. I can't even answer that question. Who knows? Can you hear me munching? Can you hear me just munching popcorn? Is that like that's probably why I'm losing people, right? They're like, Jesus Christ, this guy's just eating popcorn on stream. What the fuck is he doing? Ooh, okay, this is actually not a bad choice for Nightmare on Elm Street either. Alexander Aya, who I was just talking about High Tension on Twitter today. Directed High Tension. He directed another remake of Wes Craven's as well, The Hills Have Eyes, which a lot of people really like. I'm personally not crazy about either version, but pretty solid. Pretty solid nonetheless. It's good. Alexander Aya, whatever. He also directed this movie called Piranha, which I'm sure most of you have heard of, and it's ridiculous. It's a remake of the I believe late 70s film. It might be early 80s, but I think it's 79, 78 or something like that. But man, I love that remake. I don't know what it is, but there's something really special about that one. It's got like one of the craziest massacre scenes I've ever seen in a movie. And listen, Freddy Krueger doing something similar to that would be pretty cool. If you've never seen Piranha 3D, there's just this sequence where all the piranhas eat like, man, maybe 100 or 200 like teenagers on spring break or some shit. It's crazy. Like, it's absolutely insane. Super vicious. Super awesome sequence. That's when I fell in love with gore. Like, that's when I realized, oh, I love horror movies and I love gore in horror movies when I saw that for the first time. Yes, it's a banger. Listen, everyone knows that movie as the booby fish movie. It's just, oh, people just like that because it's got boobs in it. No, like it's more than the boobs, okay? There's more to this movie than boobs. God. I promise there is. The massacre sequence, that's why I love it so much. It's so well done. Shay rants, I remembered Shay. See? I keep wanting to say Joshua for some reason, but I got you. I got you, my friend. Do you think there will be a sequel to 3 from Hell as it ends on sort of a cliffhanger? So is there a way I can contact you for a collab about the Scream films on my channel? Well, answering your first question, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I need another one. I'm not crazy about 3 from Hell, honestly. Hot take. I really love I love the first 2. Like, I think House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects easily like my 2 favorites from Rob Zombie. And another hot take. Oh fuck, you know what? We're rolling with the hot takes. Let's just keep them coming. Number 3, Halloween 2, baby. Halloween 2, man. I fucking love it. Fucking love it. Give me the right cut of it though. Don't give me the cut that adds in the crappy character stuff. I'm talking about the good one. Oh man, because that shit's fucking awesome. But I don't know. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with that story. Three from Hell felt unnecessaries. You know what I mean? It just felt very unnecessary at certain points. So I wasn't crazy about it. I appreciate it. It's fun. As a fan of the other ones, I was like, okay, this is, it's got some cool parts, but the whole third act, I'm not crazy about. I don't know, man. Really lost me there, personally. But to answer your second question, you can contact me, like, for like business stuff, please email me. I have a lot of people on, I don't say that enough, so that's probably why. I do get a lot of messages on Instagram and Twitter, though, which is, like, totally fine. Like, you can message me there, too. I just prefer email, just so it's all kind of in one place. So like, yeah, if you want to do like a business thing, like business, you want me to be on your channel or something, email me, KillJoyJake1 at Gmail, send me an email, be like, hey fucker, get, hey, you stinky, call me stinky in the email. I don't care. I'm not really that professional. Send me an email, say like, hey, love to get you in this thing, and we'll talk business time. Sarah Campbell, what's going on? How's it going? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. For the love of God, we have to get you the travel cup coffee mug extendable bong like Marty has in Cabin in the Woods. It would go, okay. We talked about this on stream, I believe, at one point. And I think we looked it up. You know what? I'm just going to coffee mug bong. Let's just, from Cabin in the Woods. It comes up. I've read an article about that this is a real thing. Dread Central wrote an article on this all the way back in 2014. Whoa, John Squires wrote for Dread Central? Wow, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning more than you guys are on this stream. But this is a real thing. That the coffee mug bong is actually a real thing. You can buy it. It's like on something, right? Head over to Iron Man Design. Okay, so it's gonna cost me $80, but like that's not the worst thing in the world. But there you go. You can get a bong. The bong from the movie. And Sarah, I might just have to make I might have to make that happen at some point. That would be great. That's so funny. I'm gonna look into it. I don't have $80 handy, but maybe at some point in the future I'm gonna look for it. That is so funny, Sarah. Thank you so much for the 550. I appreciate that. I'm gonna look into it. Gonna see if I can get that somehow. Put it on the set or something. That'd be great. Woo! Got a popcorn kernel all the way back there. Carrie, why are you trying to kill me? Jesus. I'm all good. I'm not choking to death, I promise. I know it looks like I am. It looks like I'm gonna die, but I'm okay. I'm fine. I've never heard Jake say boobs, my virgin ears. Have I never said boobs? Oh my God, that's funny. That's really funny. I have talked about Piranha a bunch, and I like to say that point a lot, that, listen, it's more than boobs, okay? It's more than boobs. It's about fish. It's about CGI fish eating people, all right? Chris is saying I'm hitting the bong as we speak right now. Cheers. Cheers, man. Hell yeah. Get it going. Have fun. Have a crazy Friday night. I love it. It's indeed a real bong. It is. That's crazy shit. Somehow it always comes back to weed on these. It always comes back to that on these streams somehow. Devante is saying Sam should become Ghostface, and Sydney comes and stops her. The battle of the final girls. Dude, like, nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make... That would be the coolest fucking thing ever if they did something like that. That would be so cool. I'm so into that. Make it happen. Oh! Sam versus Sydney... That's how we close out the story. We set up this other final girl. She goes evil. Sydney Prescott's got to take her down. I am so into that, man. Devante, you're speaking my language. I want to see that happen for the next movie. And like thematically, that would be so cool. Think about the commentary. Think about the commentary that comes along with that, right? Like you have all these people in the fandom who are like, listen, I like these new movies, but the old ones are better. And then you have people saying the exact opposite too. You got people on both sides of that coin. Now, you literally have the two people that represent both sides of the Scream storyline right now going at it in the final movie with both of them. I mean, I personally can't think of a better way. I can't think of a better way that they could end it. That would be so cool. Like, that is absolutely my choice for how Scream 7 should end. Scream in space! Scream 7 in space. Chosen Vader owner is also saying the same thing. We need Scream 7 in space, baby. Get Ghostface with like a little lightsaber knife, just stabbing people in the neck, cutting them up. Oh, man. Oh, man. I just think about I think about Leprechaun 4 in space, where he also has a lightsaber for some fucking reason. I don't know. Listen, I didn't write the movie, but do I still enjoy that campy nightmare? You're fucking right, I do. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. Oh. How far have I gotten in RE4? I did a stream last week on it. I'm thinking if I do any more game streams, I'm not gonna stream it over on the second channel anymore. That's been kind of my my sandbox for the longest time. But I think I'm just gonna stick to the cartoon updates, because I don't know. Starting a gaming channel is like a way bigger mountain to climb than I thought it would be. So I might just do some random horror game streams on this page instead, moving forward. But I've gotten pretty far in it. I'm like towards the end of the castle part. I haven't beaten it yet. I just, man, the only time I have for video games is when I stream them, really, these days. I worked all morning. Like, I literally worked all day up until this point. So Jake's just busy. Old Jake's just a busy guy, but I'm gonna get through it soon. Devontae, I have heard about the new Leprechaun reboot. I'm very excited for it. I don't know if I'm very excited for it. I'm mildly concerned, mildly perturbed, let's say that, because Warwick Davis is not going to be in it, apparently, which makes old Jake pretty sad. Those movies are about Warwick. Like, it's Warwick Davis's franchise. To me, that's the same thing as, like, Robert Englund not coming back for Nightmare. You know, I'm gonna have doubts if they don't come back, and that's, you know, the likely scenario now moving into a new Nightmare, so whatever it's going to be, I'm going to have my doubts. I'm going to be worried about it for sure. So same thing with this one. We've already seen a Leprechaun movie. Same with the Nightmare franchise too, without its main actor playing the villain. And well, I'm not crazy big on either of them. So I want to see this franchise succeed if they got a good idea and someone good to play the role. Hell yeah, let's see it, man. But I'm concerned. At the moment, I'm kind of middle of the road. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Leighton Gamer, who plays Minecraft and Roblox. What's up? What's up? How's it going, my friend? Saying, do you have any ideas for Scream 7 and 8? Yes. Oh. Oh, yes, I do, my friend. Yeah, so Sam is the killer for Scream 7. She's going after all of Richie's disciples on Reddit who want to finish his movie. That'd be fucking sick. And then also, you know, have Sydney face off against Sam. Ideal ending in my mind would be for Sydney to defeat Sam and kill her, which would be really sad for the audience. But we need a tragic end, in my opinion. One of these movies has got to be a little more tragic. But for Scream 8, then I would want a hard reboot. Like, that's been my wish list for the longest time. Like I said, whatever they end up doing, I'm probably going to be happy with it. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. I hope it's something experimental and fun, and just doesn't fall into the same old, same old. That's my biggest takeaway. Is as long as it's not that, I'll be happy. Johnny Hideout UK again. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Saying the ultimate nightmare would be both A24 and Blumhouse producing, with James Wan and Damien Leone directing. Ooh, shit. Okay. We should encourage it. Please, P.S. please come to London. I would love to, Johnny. Oh my God. I've been noticing, a lot of wonderful people out there from the UK have been watching the channel a lot more, which I think is really interesting. So, and I've had many people request I come to London at some point. So that is my first stop internationally when I finally get some time and, well, some money to travel. I will absolutely, first stop outside of continental United States is London, I promise. And I will make it unbelievably, I'll be so loud about it. I'll be like, I'm going to London, we're doing this thing. Absolutely my first stop. What I will say, though, is the next horror con I'm going to is Scarefest in Kentucky, which I believe is in the middle of October. So if you're in the Kentucky area and you're going to be there in October too, come hang out, come say hey. So I'm hyped, though. At some point we'll get there. We'll make it happen at some point. James Wan and Damien Leone being involved in the same project, dude. I mean, I can only take so much. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but I can only get so excited. How about that? How's that for a PG-13 censored YouTube stream? I can only get so excited, okay? Listen, I wouldn't be able to control myself if something like this happened. Like, 4 of my favorite things all coming together to make a new movie in one of the craziest slasher franchises ever. I don't even know, man. I couldn't take it. I couldn't handle that, Johnny. That's just too good. It's simply too good of an idea. But I love it, Johnny. I think both of these people separately absolutely would kill it with a nightmare film, even though they may have different visions. Like, James Wan is much more structure oriented, where Damien is much more I don't want to say gore oriented, because that's not true. It's not just about the effects. It's also about the surrealism of the character and building up an antagonist. James Wan is like, he's got a little bit of that, but it's also like always got some good characters at the forefront of it too. So I don't know. I'm not opposed to either of these people doing it. I'm not opposed to either of these people doing it at all. Either of those studios, I think, would do a pretty good job. I think it would be awesome, man. And the biggest thing is who should be Freddy Krueger, which I need to make a big video on, like, my top 3 or 4 choices for Freddy Krueger. I might do a big video on that soon. That's so crucial too, if it's going to be good. Like, it doesn't even matter who's directing it. Like, if well, it does. 3 things matter with a Nightmare reboot. Let's say that: the director, the writer, and who plays Freddy. As long as those 3 things are excellent, we'll get another good Nightmare movie. But gotta nail those 3 things. And yeah, man, not all the movies have gotten that right. So, Johnny, thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate that. And at some point, I'm coming to the UK. Gonna make it happen. What happened with Rob Zombie's Tyrannosaurus Rex? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm so sorry. Is that... man, holy shit. T-Rex. Damn. Tryhard7 is throwing $5 in there saying it's time we get a huge Paramount crossover. Scream X Bar Rescue. Oh my god, dude. What? Oh shit. That's fucking wild right there. I don't know about that. I don't know about that shit, man. That's crazy. That's wild. I love it though. I love some crazy ass shit like that. Ghostface coming in. I have not seen Bar Rescue. I've heard people talk about it, but I know it's basically just like an Impractical Jokers, right? It's just like people fucking around at a bar. To my knowledge, once again, I've never seen it, so I don't know, but that would be very funny. It's ridiculous. Funny as fuck, man. But hey, you know, Scream could also cross over with some other things that Paramount owns as well. I mean, like, I don't, you know, Scream is kind of the last thing I want to see a crossover for. Like, I think it works with something like Freddy Krueger and Jason. You know, they're both very, very similar in having the same audience, like very different styles of slasher movies, but I think it works so well together because, like, the same audience is coming to both. So that's, you know, that's why you have them both come together. Like, I could see Art the Clown going up against another horror villain, without a doubt. Like, Art the Clown would be perfect for that. He's super silly. He's over the top. He's goofy. Hell yeah, that would work for a versus movie. We'll probably get that down the line. Art versus someone. Another big horror icon we get at some point in the future. But I would be down for that. I would be down for Art the Clown versus somebody. I love it, though, Tryhard. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a KillJoy cult member, too. Appreciate that a whole lot. And Snarling Carling is giving us an update on that. So Zombies T-Rex, this was a project that was back in like the 2010s. I have never heard of this. That's really interesting. I'm going to have to look into it. I haven't seen all of Rob Zombie's movies either. I saw someone asking about 31 earlier, and I've seen half of it. I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen the full thing. But at some point, I gotta go. He's another one I gotta go through all of his movies too at some point. Very divisive director, but there's something to be said about Rob Zombie movies. I think they're very powerful for what they are. And they're definitely trying to, you know, they're trying to make a point. They're trying to make a point about gory, awful, gory kills and awful characters. A lot of big statements there. Hollywood Guy's throwing $5 in there though. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your support. You Hollywood Guy with your sunglasses, driving in your Corvette. I don't know. Maybe that's what you do. I couldn't even tell you. Hollywood Guy is saying, Jake, did you happen to see a fan-made trailer for Scream 7? It's cool. It has the premise of killing Gail to bring out Sidney from hiding. Ooh, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that's been a big thing I've been pitching too. Yeah, I've been saying, like, listen, I just don't So I said this a while back about how Sidney Prescott getting back involved. I just don't see her putting herself in the way of Ghostface again after Scream 6. Like, she sat that movie out. How are they going to naturally be like, yeah, she's back. Okay, she's back for this one. She doesn't have any more ties except for one thing. Literally one thing that could bring her back to a Ghostface killing, unless you made it all about Sidney Prescott again, which I just feel like is messy storytelling. Like, we've set up Sam and Tara in this universe. If you're going to have them in the next movie, which obviously you are, because Jenna Ortega is a huge rising star, you're going to have them as the focus. And if they're not, I just think that's messy storytelling. Like, I'm not talking about realism. I'm talking about, like, writing a story. Like, maybe realistically, if this were all to really happen, someone would go after Sidney versus Sam or Tara or any member of the core force. Sure, that could happen again in real life if all of this somehow happened. But I don't know. To me, it's messy storytelling. I don't think it would work very well to randomly put the focus back on another character from the past. If they're gonna bring Sidney back, really the only way I can see them doing it is killing Gale Weathers, and it sucks. It would make me sad. But Scream 6 also told me that they don't know really what to do with Gale's character. Like, they set up something entirely different in Scream 5 that went absolutely nowhere in Scream 6. And it's maybe my biggest negative about the film, really. It's the only big thing where I'm like, why did they do this? Why did this even happen? I don't know. Well, I know why it happened. They had to make that happen. They had to make certain things happen for other things to happen in the film with Kirby and all that. But I still just feel like it was a little messy. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. I really want to see them. I want to see them do something with Gale's character that isn't. I don't know. That isn't just her going back on her BS. If they can't find that, well, maybe it's time to kill her. And I'm not saying that because I hate Gale Weathers or something like that. She's actually my favorite Scream character. But I don't want her to live long enough to the point where she's just this like, oh, I'm here to bring people in for, so we get a big crowd for the next movie. If they end up doing that, I'm just not interested. Like, Gale Weathers' storyline is excellent from Scream 1 to Scream 5. I think it's great. But if that's as good as we can make it, maybe it's time to end it. And I'm okay with that. That's all right with me. Just, I don't want it, like, what's worse than killing Gale to me is having her story go on to a point where it just sucks. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see one of my favorite characters have a shitty ending. Like, what if Sidney Prescott, what if her whole family fucking dies in the next movie? Like, that's kind of worse than her dying, in my opinion, in a lot of ways. Because it's like, that's just sad. That sucks. That makes me, I think Sidney deserves her happy ending. We've set that up throughout multiple movies now, and to rob her of that is like, I just feel like that goes against everything that's been set up in the past because you're dealing with this long setup story. So I don't know. Me personally, yeah, give Gale a fitting ending, and a death I don't think would be too far off from that, is my point. Don't have her story go on for fucking forever, because that would also suck. Carrie's throwing $5 in there though. Thank you so much, my friend. Carrie, you're killing it. You're giving me popcorn tubs. You're doing this. I just appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you. Carrie, thank you. Saying bar rescue is Taffer swearing at people, telling them they don't know how to run their business. Oh, so it's like a Gordon Ramsay thing. Okay. I dig it. So he fixes them up for them. Good stuff. Okay. See, I like shows like that. Those are fun. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, why not have Ghostface come in there? And you know what would be really funny? If you had a reality show type of thing like that, and then like right in the middle of it, Ghostface just shows up and starts like knocking people off or something. That'd be a great start to a slasher, like a found footage slasher movie or some crazy shit. Just a random killer runs in and just like right in the face. I don't know, man. I think that would be fun. That would be a fun opening scene. You wouldn't know what to expect from that shit. That's crazy. I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. I unfortunately I'm unfamiliar with old bar rescue Carrie, but I do have this popcorn tin that I may use while I watch it. I'm gonna use every excuse I possibly can to bring this back into frame somehow. There you go. You got a big old crunch. That was disgusting. Okay, throwing that over there. We're keeping this here. If I choke on another kernel and almost die on stream again, that's not going to be fun. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But, Carrie, I appreciate the clarification. I will check this out. And actually watch it. We sometimes when I'm hanging out with This is so weird, but sometimes when I'm hanging out with the guys, we watch Kitchen Nightmares because it's funny. Like, it's really fucking funny. I don't know why, but I really enjoy it. So I feel like this would be up my alley. This would be cool. So thank you so much for the $5, Carrie. I appreciate it. Not trying to be funny. Kirby is so attractive, but she did look like the bride of Chucky in Scream 6. She had the outfit and everything, man. It was crazy. She's awesome, though. I mean, I really liked her role in Scream 6. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Kirby in the future. I think there's a lot of story they can still do. Still do with her character. I really do. They set her up as an FBI agent now. She's a whole new character. Like, there's a lot you can still do with that. Same can be said about Gale Weathers once again if they want to reinvent her character, but I don't know. I don't know how you would do that versus, you know, making her a reporter still. Like, if here's the thing, if she's not a reporter, if she doesn't, like, let's say for some reason, Scream 7, Gale Weathers no longer a reporter, she's not doing this. She's trying to do something else. You know, she's trying to do something else with her life. She's trying to be a better person. She almost died in Scream 6, and she's like, well, maybe that was because I kind of suck. You know, maybe she starts realizing that about herself, and she tries to make herself better. You know, maybe she stops doing the journalism thing and does something else. What does she add now to Scream if she's not a journalist? Like, that's her whole thing. I mean, I guess you could do a plot line where maybe she's trying to focus on, you know, I don't know, something like inspired by Dewey, where she's like trying to help the community. We're stepping into Marvel territory here with this storyline, but maybe Gale is trying to help her community out. She's actively doing something to help out and stop being so selfish. But then, you know, our crew comes to her saying, hey, we need some help. We need the old Gale Weathers back. And she's like, I don't know if I can do that. Literally what I'm pitching, though, is Scream 4 again, and that's all it would be. So I just don't know. I don't know how they can reinvent Gale Weathers, man. I think if they can't find anything to do with her in the next movie, either kill her or don't have her be there, which, like, would suck. But would you rather see a shitty YouTuber? I mean, I'm talking about myself, a shitty YouTuber. Would you rather have a shitty plot line for Gale Weathers or just not have her in the movie? You know what I mean? Like, what if Sydney was in the last movie and it sucked? Would you have wanted that? You know, I don't know, man. It's a really tough spot for me, but I don't want them to give us a shitty storyline with any of these characters. That's so crucial to me. But anyways, Carrie's throwing $2 in there saying this is for the popcorn kernel choking tax. Carrie, I appreciate it. You know, me and my throat really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I gotta clip that. That's so funny. I almost like, I'm just gonna post that tomorrow as a short, be like, me almost dying on stream. How fun is that? Just almost choking. That's always fun. No, it's not. Be careful eating popcorn, my friends. Don't eat popcorn in stream. It's a hazard. It might not end well. That's what I'll say. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate the $2. Oh my God. That's so funny. Midnight TV, what's up? Check your previous message. Oh shit, man. You're telling me to scroll up twice, man. There's a lot of scrolling. Okay, you're telling me to scroll up 3 times, man. I'm sorry, dog. I'm gonna lose my place. You gotta send me it again and talking about the Halloween Horror Nights houses. Okay, wait, hang on. I'll answer this. Also unrelated, but Last of Us Halloween Horror Nights house confirmed. It's based on the game. I heard about this. Very exciting stuff. I wish I could make it out this year. I don't think I will be able to, but Halloween Horror Nights is shaping up to be really fucking cool, man. We're going to have, rumor has it, there's going to be an Insidious 5 house. There's going to be like a Megan thing, I think is what another one of the rumors. Last of Us has been confirmed, which is awesome. That's awesome. I'm hyped. Like, I'm so jealous. Because last year was awesome. Like, last year kicked ass. But this year is shaping up to maybe be even crazier. And I'm jealous of all you people who get to go. So have fun for me, Midnight TV, as well as everyone else who gets to go this year. And rub it in my face, post it on social media so I can see it and cry in my bed by myself. Because that's what I will do. but have fun, stay safe, and get spooked the fuck out of when you go to Orlando or Hollywood later in the year. Mr. L's with us tonight. What's up, Mr. L? How's it going? Don't bring back legacy characters just for the sake of it. Yeah. Yes, Mr. L. I agree. If they can't fit Gale into the next story, don't have her in there. And like, I feel like some people hear this and they're like, Jake, like, man, but Gale Weathers is one of my favorite parts of Scream. And I'm like, I agree. I sympathize with that. I do. I want to see more Gale Weathers in Scream, but I don't want a Scream 6 scenario again where we have all these characters and I feel like you could cut some of them out because there's too many characters and we didn't even get a kill out of some of them, you know? It's like, I don't know. I feel like they probably should have just killed Gale in Scream 6. I understand they had the anxiety about not wanting to be the guys that just killed legacy characters and got the fuck out. I get that. I understand. I sympathize with that too. I don't want to overuse that word, but I sympathize with them. But at the same time, wouldn't that have seen that scene would have been even more dramatic? It's the first time we get a phone call. Gale Weathers gets a phone call for the first time. And then she gets killed right after that. Like there's something to be said about that. There's something poetic about that. And the character route that she goes, you know, she's like, okay, nicer, getting nicer as the movies progress. And then, bring it back down to nasty lemon scented Gale Weathers in Scream 6. And then she dies. You know, it's like, it's kind of fitting. Dewey got an upsetting death and Gale's death almost feels a little deserved in a weird way. You know, it's like, ooh. The lovers die in different ways, and it's different emotions both routes. I think that would me personally, I think that would have been better, but I don't know, man. I just want to see a good storyline. That's it. I'm a simple man. I want to see my favorite characters dealt with in a good way. You know, that's all I want. Oh, Morning Dew. Oh man. VHS 94 is like, it was just one of my favorite horror movies from 2 years ago. That was so good. I highly recommend it. 99 is good too. I think 94 is a little better, but VHS 94 and VHS 99 are so good. I loved them. I think they're so much fun. I've watched them so many times with buddies. I just showed VHS 94 to my buddy Jackson the other day, and he loved it. He was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's awesome. So no spoilers, but hail Ratma. That's what I'll say. And that's awesome. VHS 85 is coming this year. Dude, I don't know. I couldn't be happier. I've always been a big fan of, the first two VHS films I really like. VHS Viral, you can kind of stay away from that one. But the first two, excellent. I think they're so much fun. They're super cryptic too, because it's like it plays into what found footage is so well, but it also has a punk rock approach to all of that. And you see that especially in VHS 94 and 99. Like those movies are some of those punk rock horror films I've ever seen in my life. I think you will like them. I really had a great time with them. I've watched them so many times. I can't wait to own VHS 99 soon. I want to get that steelbook at some point. Sarah Campbell's throwing 220 in there too. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Choking right into the mic is deaf someone's kink. Well, that's pretty gross, but it definitely is too. I see where you're coming from there, which is pretty gross, but but I'm hoping that no one is cranking it. I can't say that. Like I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this stupid shit. I hope no one's cranking it to the KillJoy Jake stream, because that's just fucked up. Even me saying that, I'm just like, what the hell? What is going on? People are listening to this while they're at work, and they're just listening to some crazy guy in his room talking about jerking off to streams. Typical conversation. Typical conversation. Oh shit, we're getting into some second channel talk here. Here we go. Rick and Morty season 7. It's gonna be dubbed over. It was on this pretty cool channel, GULLGOTHA. Hey, ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're still doing the Rick and Morty updates up there because I wanted to get away from it for the longest time, but my buddy was like, dude, you got 125,000 views on a Rick and Morty video. You got to keep doing that. I'm like, yeah, I should. And I want to see what happens with season 7 because we don't have Justin Roiland anymore. So how I feel about it, I put my thoughts out in the video. I just feel like the best route for them is not to redub it, just redo season 7 without Justin Roiland. Like you're dubbing over lines Like they're gonna try to dub over lines that Justin Roiland had previously recorded and then animated over. So whoever the new voice actor is, who's not going to be an imitator, is gonna have to just basically do exactly what Justin Roiland did, but not in the Rick Sanchez and Morty voice. Like, they're shooting themselves in the foot. I don't know. I really don't understand that decision personally. If I was them, I would just redo the whole all of season 7's animation, which, yes, would be hard and a very difficult thing to do, which never happens unless you're the Sonic movie, which is why that made, headlines when they decided to reanimate the whole film. I don't know. I hope something like that would happen, but probably not. You never know. But Shay, I appreciate you for watching that video. It does mean a lot to me. So gonna try to get that going again. Golgotha's just gonna be movie smoothie now, as I said earlier, so. But Barb is with us. What's up, Barb? How's it going? Peeking my head in on during the break, your break at work. Very nice. Did you see Nev is going to be in it at the Indie Horror Hound? Ooh, okay. Very nice, very nice. Then saw more good news that you created another Ghostface shirt. Is it my birthday? Yes, we have another Ghostface shirt out there, like I was talking about earlier. Barb, thank you so much for throwing that out there. Yeah, we got Pride Ghostface, kind of sick. Pride Ghost KillJoy Jake logo, Wes Craven shirt, Wes Carpenter shirt, I should say, and a John Craven shirt. So there you go. Another shameless plug. I swear I'm done. I swear I'm done. I'm done. But yes, those are some shirts. Check them out at the KillJoy Jake store. Go on ahead and get them. Why not? I don't know. But yeah, check it out. That would be awesome. Barb, I appreciate that. I know you're joking about the birthday thing, but whenever your birthday is, Barb, happy early or late birthday. Whenever it is. See, I got you in advance. I know you're joking, but I'm still throwing it out there. Thank you so much. I would love to check out that Indie Horror Hound too. I've been trying to, big goal of mine is to get out to more horror conventions. I have a lot of people asking about it. I got to go to Horror Hound back in March, and that was like the most fun I've ever had. I genuinely, like, just the most fun. I met so many cool people. So many people, just like the cosplayers were so cool too. I met a bunch of people came up to me. I got to meet a bunch of celebrities too. I don't know. It was such a fun time. I got to get out to more of those. I guess Jake does not like joking. I never said that. I never said that, Carrie. I never said that. Let's leave it at that though. KillJoy Jake canceled. KillJoy Jake's like says he likes choking people on stream. Canceled. Ghostface is saying, "Yo, Jake, here's an idea for Scream 7. Hit me, Ghostface. Hit me." While my crazy ass hair gets in my face like that. Sam ends up going to jail and gets murdered in her cell. Oh my God, so sad. In the final moments of the film or the beginning of Scream 8. Why? Oh my God, Ghostface, why? Why would you do this to poor Sam? I mean, listen, I'm talking about killing her too, but it's a little more thematic. It's not just like the darkest shit ever. You're going to go to prison and die. Oh my God. But why? Like, I need to know why, what's going on there. I need the full extent of the story. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Cheese Tuts is saying, do you like Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead films? I have heard these names before. But from where? I've seen one of their movies. I know this. Oh my God, Aaron Moorhead. What did he do? Oh. Yeah, VHS Viral. That's it. I'm like, I know I've read that name before. He does one of the skits in VHS Viral. Yes, I 100%. Okay. Yes, okay. Words. Sorry, I keep stuttering. I apologize. Something in the Dirt. I heard very good things about this, which was written and I believe it was directed by Aaron Moorhead and them as well. Yeah, Justin Benson, Aaron Moorhead are the directors. I've heard really good things about this movie. It's got a 91%. Came out last year. I didn't see it. I have yet to see it, but I hear it's good. I want to check it out though. This is really interesting. I haven't thought about this in a while. I remember doing a bunch of research on VHS Viral all the way back in the day. I was doing a podcast on it. And I was doing a bunch of research, kind of talking about it. But yeah, I those names came up. That's why I'm like, those names are vaguely familiar to me. Why do I know that? VHS Viral. There you go. I'll have to check out some of their movies besides just that. So good stuff. Midnight TV is saying, this was my message. Guess in which 2023 horror movie this song was used in, Jake. Creep Acoustic by Radiohead. It's not Guardians 3. It's a horror movie. Oh, what movie? I don't know. I actually, because Guardians 3 is what I would have guessed. I remember that. You know, that sequence I do remember. I don't know. Midnight TV. I'm not 100% sure. Throw it at me. Throw it at me, my friend. What else do we got here? It's not okay to talk about death on a channel. This is a horror movie page, Darth Kermit. We talk about death on every stream. We talk about killing people on every single stream. I don't know what to tell you. Jason Carpenter saying, on a brighter subject, Jake, try watching Halloween Ends inebriated. You might like it more. Yeah. You know, Jason, in all fairness, I have yet to do that. So, maybe that's, I've been watching it wrong this whole time. I just got to get ridiculously fucked up, and it's going to be awesome. I never thought about that, Jason. You're so right. You're solid, man. I can't disagree with that. I bet it would be amazing if I was, yeah. Yeah. Okay, because if Sam's gonna be the killer, I don't want it to just be her, so the person that kills her could be someone who's also behind the murders and she doesn't know. That's my thing, though. I don't know if I think the whole point of Sam going Ghostface, it's not like just I just want Sam to go Ghostface. You know what I mean? That's not what it is for me, at least. Like, I feel like it makes sense story-wise for her to become the killer. It's not just like, oh, I love Melissa Barrera killing people. I do, but it's more than just that, you know? Like, I've seen a lot of people who say, like, oh, I want to see Jenna Ortega as the killer because I just think she would be an awesome Ghostface. Like, she would just... I think she would kill it. She would give a really good performance. And I agree, but story-wise, I don't think it makes too much sense. But with Melissa Barrera, you know, she has that built into her character. You know, she's struggling with her bloodlust a little bit, essentially. We saw that a little more prominently in Scream 6 for sure, but it was there in Scream 5. So, but yeah, to me, it just makes sense because it's like if she's going after, we know of the existence of Richie's disciples on the Reddit thread and all that. She could easily be going after them, targeting them, finding their IP addresses from like their chats and shit and their online shit and all that. Just, you know, like what Kirby was doing essentially. And then just go after them and kill them. You know, like that could be a whole movie right there. And then the core four slowly starts to figure out that Sam's the one behind all this shit, and they're not too big of fans of that. You know, they've just gone through 2 movies where someone's going and trying to kill them. And now Sam's doing that? Like it's hypocrisy. They're not gonna be fans of that at all. Like I totally see a struggle. A lot of things naturally will come. A lot of story elements will naturally come from something like that. I just think that's the best way to do it. I don't know. I think if she dies though at the end, which she probably has to if you're going to tell that story, you know, essentially like the downfall, the darkness overcoming her in a lot of ways, you kind of have to kill her at the end. I just hope it's, I just think there's a poetic way to do it with Sidney Prescott killing her. Man, the more I think about it, the cooler that would be. Like Sidney versus Sam at the end of that movie. That's fucking awesome. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I really want to see that. I really want to see that big time. Creep Acoustic. It was used in Renfield. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's like really early on, right? Just like wait, holy shit. Is it in the same? It's almost in a similar spot to where Guardians 3 is. I think, right? I saw Renfield. It's been 2 months, man. You lose the finer details of a movie after 2 months of not really thinking about it. I liked Renfield, but it's not one that really stuck around in my brain. You know, like Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear and Renfield were 2 movies that I really enjoyed while I was watching them, but like I can't really remember them all that well now. You know, I'm like, they were good. They were fine. But just, you know, story was, you know, same old. Wasn't anything super special. But Renfield was really funny at times. The story I thought was a little wonky at parts. Felt a little like cut down and choppy in certain areas. And I think they even talked about, someone even talked about that there's a lot of deleted scenes or a lot they had to cut out or something. I remember hearing in an interview, but yeah, I liked Renfield. It was fun. I had a good time with it. It's not, you know, I don't see it making my top 10 list for horror of 2023, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Same with Cocaine Bear, like fun movie, but I don't know. Will I watch it again? Maybe with some friends at some point. To be fair, Tara got pretty bloodthirsty at the end too. It was an odd scene, but in a good way. Well, yeah, but she was kind of forced to. You know, in a lot of ways, she was literally dangling from a cliff, and you know, we had to do the thematic "you gotta let me go" thing, and Sam literally lets her go, and metaphorically lets her go too. It's almost like it was a little on the nose, but hey, you know what? I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. Fuck it, man. I had a good time. Samantha, did you see your message? Samantha, I did not see your message. Sam, you're leaving me leaving me a trail here, Sam. I'm trying. I'm gonna try and find it. If it's not the next one, I'm sorry, but okay. What happened to the Friday the 13th stream? I don't fucking know. Great question. The other night, the other night, holy shit, that was crazy. I really don't know. I called my buddy up to try to figure it out, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I think it's just like your bit rate or something. I don't fucking know what that means, man. I'm not a gamer. I'm I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I got to get it all fixed up, and yeah, I'll get it working again. We'll be doing some Friday the 13th videos and streams, probably on this page now, moving forward. But yeah, the horror, you know what? I decided recently the horror stuff is just going to live on this page. Like, all of it. We're just going to do all the horror stuff here. We're going to do a game stream every other Wednesday or so, just to shake it up, just to make it fun. And then I think GULLGOTHA is just going to be like, just animation news and all that again. I was kind of like trying to get away from that, but I'm like, I should probably be covering a lot of that stuff. It's easy work. It's fun. It's fun too. Like, I really enjoy it. And, you know, the whole thing about Rick and Morty that, you know, I was covering that on the page earlier this year, and I got like a crazy amount of views. It was awesome. But the thing about it is, like, I don't know what the show's going to do next. And it's big news. Like, it's big things to cover. Like, they're replacing the voice of Rick and Morty. This is like, you know, the equivalent of like, oh, Tom Kenny's not voicing SpongeBob anymore, so who are we going to get to replace him? You know, it's might not be the best choice, whatever ends up happening. But I'm like, this is like crazy big news. I gotta report on this, you know? Got to make some content on that. But this page will always be dedicated to horror, as you guys know. Sometimes I like to talk about superhero movies every now and then and some of the other shit I'm into, but it will mostly 90% of the content you see on this page will be horror focused. Shay Rance is saying, do we have an update on the Scream TV series as Paramount removed it from Netflix and seems to be wanting to make a season 4 with the original storyline of Emma? I mean, maybe, you know, we don't have an update yet, but it would be really cool. It would be really cool if we did more with that story. I'm not against it. You know, it would be fun. It would be cool to see. I don't know. I've never been super crazy about the Scream TV series, but I would check it out. You know, if they do a season 4, I'm going to watch it and I'll do a little review of it, of course, but never been crazy about the show myself. I've done like one video on it. I don't see myself making more content talking about it. VKD is saying, I'm back, buddy, and super baked. Fuck yeah. Enjoy yourself, Dylan. Treat yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time, man. I love it. Scream 6 is better with each watch. I agree, dude. The more I watch it, the more I find myself really enjoying it. Oh, that's a good point. They could pull a high tension reference if Sam becomes the killer. And doesn't even realize she's doing it, something along those lines. Ooh. I don't know if I wanted to go that far into it, because I guess my only thing about that, Barb, is I guess I just don't want the reason for Sam to go to kill people is because she's like going crazy. I would rather it be like a focus thing. You know, it's like, oh, I'm like, Sam's killing people because she wants to fucking like stop the ghost faces. Like, she's doing it for good reason. You know, she's got a good reason behind it. That's my only thing. I feel like, you know, the motive is something that I've been noticing the more and more I watch the Scream movies. The motive is one of the most interesting things. When you have the Ghostface spelling out why they're doing it, that to me, like, that's the biggest factor in why I like certain killers and why I don't like other killers. That's the biggest thing, honestly. That's the most important thing. So I hope that, I don't know. I hope that they do something with that concept, or they do something with whatever they do. It doesn't even have to involve Sam being the killer. As long as the motive is something compelling, and it's, you know, I'll excuse Scream 6 for what it did, because they added more to it. It was kind of just the Mrs. Loomis motive again, but they, like I said, they added more to it, so I appreciate it, whatever. But I hope next time they find like a whole new way to spin it, a whole new reason to be killing people in a Ghostface costume. That's what I'm looking for from Scream 7, more than anything. That's the most important thing. Even if I guess the killer, okay, you know, whatever. Not that big of a deal in my opinion at this point. I just hope the motive and whoever the killer is somebody that's a worthy choice and, you know, has a motive that's very creative and can't be compared to another previous film. Like, make this film stand out, you know, give me a reason for Scream 7 to exist. Don't just make it to make it, you know? And I would argue that's a very easy thing to find. You know, we talk about it almost every day on this page. So maybe, man, maybe it'll happen. Snarling Carling is saying, oh shit, I didn't even notice it was gone from Netflix. Never watched the show. Seemed too CW for me. It's very CW. It's very CW, but it has its moments. And the two things I'll praise about the show that I absolutely love is the kills are phenomenal. Some of them even better than some of the movies. Well, definitely better than Scream 3. But the other thing is the twists. Like the twists at the end of season 1, what they established for season 2, which I won't spoil on here if you haven't seen it, I think is really good. It's a really good concept, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about all the characters. It was tough to get through some of those seasons, admittedly, but concept and originality, big points from me. So I will give them that. The way I found your channel was from that singular video on the Scream TV series. No way. Because I was so upset they didn't continue that story for season 3. I'm trying to think what that video was. Oh man, it was a long time ago, man. I remember when I was first getting into Scream Talk, I want to say that this was like May of 2020. I think when I uploaded like my first Scream video, I remember I was like, oh, this did well. This is cool. I can talk about Scream. My audience is digging that. I remember I made a video on like any Scream topic I could find. I was like, let's just talk Scream. Let's just see what's out there. I was doing updates on Scream 5, and I think I talked about like the show. I ranked the movies. I like rewatched them. It had been a while since I had seen them, and I was like, oh, this is a good excuse to watch all these movies again. I watched like 1 through 4 again at the time, and it was like, wow, these are really good. These are fun, man. I want to go back and watch some of those videos. I'm curious how my commentary has gradually shifted from 2020 to now. Shit's crazy, man. But I appreciate you for watching that video. Thank you so much, man. Means a lot. Next Gen Studios is saying, I think Christina Carpenter should be the final killer and revealed to be the getaway driver the night Marine was killed. Oh man, that's wild. That can make an impactful fight with Sydney. I mean, okay, there's your reason to bring Sydney back into the fold. I'll give you that, but it's just Roman 2.0. You know, that's my big thing about that. I think if we have any connection to Marine Carpenter, not any connection, that's okay. I'm getting ridiculous, but connecting it to Marine Carpenter in the 3rd movie from these new guys, and then having a mastermind killer this whole time be revealed. Man, I don't know. You know, it's very, very, very close to Roman. That's what's tough for me about that. So if they want to make Christina Carpenter the killer, you got to find a way to make it something that's not Roman, and that's going to be hard to do because, you know, with the storyline that we have so far, it's implied that her and old Billy, they were knocking boots. You know, we were talking about choking earlier. There might have been some of that between Christina Carpenter and Billy Loomis. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't know. But it does make a lot of sense for Christina Carpenter to want to go after Sidney Prescott. I'll give you that. Like this all works. Like nothing about this doesn't work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, man, you know, I just don't want this to be Scream 3 2.0. We've got one Scream 3 and I enjoy it. And I'm no longer going to be like, okay, if you do a motive from the past and just add on to it, I'm not going to be impressed with that anymore after Scream 6. Scream 6 gets a pass. But if they do it again in Scream 7, I'm just not going to be into that personally. But I think there's a way that they can have Christina Carpenter in the movie, since like every person who's a Scream fan wants that to happen. There's a lot of people who want to see the character come into the fold and maybe give a perspective on Billy Loomis or something like that maybe we didn't see. I don't know. You know, something like that could be cool. But making her the killer, I'm not crazy about personally. But if they can find a new way to spin it, I'm all ears. I'm all ears because we've been kind of hyping her up as a villain in the background a little bit. Once again, I agree with all these things. I don't want to see Roman 2.0. That's all. That's all I'm saying, man. Marcus is with us tonight. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream. I shot him 6 times. I can do a better Dr. Loomis than that. I shot him 6 times. Oh, you got to get up there. You got to get up there with Dr. Loomis. Tryhard7 is asking the important questions out here. Now, I may not be able to put it on the screen, but Tryhard7 says the real question is, did you secure them Barbie tickets? And let me tell you, my friend, I did. I'm probably one of the only human beings on the planet who's not going to see Oppenheimer and is definitely going to see Barbie. I don't even care. I don't care. I'm seeing Barbie with all the boys, and we're gonna dress up in like the most like black metal clothing we can find. I'm gonna get like fake tattoos. I'm gonna get them on my face and be like, 8 tickets for Barbie, please. That would be so funny. Be awesome. I'm gonna go goth to see Barbie. It's the only way you can truly do it. But hell yeah, Tryhard7. Thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Barb is throwing another $5 in there. Barb, I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you, my friend. Saying back to work. Well, that's no good. But it's always fun to talk horror. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Especially Scream. Channels like yours keep the franchises alive. Enjoy your Friday. Thank you so much, Barb. That really means a lot. That's what we try to do. We try to keep that fire burning, even when we don't have a new movie announced or anything. We got to keep the excitement going for these movies. There's something special. So I love that. I love that a lot, Barb. Thank you so much for the $5. I hope work isn't too bad for you tonight. And hopefully you get a fun weekend after that. Enjoy your Friday, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. This is a good point. Next Gen Studios, very good argument here. I just thought that the final killer needs to be a way that ties the whole franchise together. The new trilogy has been following the OG trilogy as well. There are ways to keep it fresh, though. Good point. Very good point there. Me too. I kind of want this all to be. Well, I don't know if I want it all to be wrapped up in a big old bow and be all fancy like, but I do agree that it would be cool for this last movie involving the legacy characters in the core 4 to kind of wrap it all up, and I really think the Sydney versus Sam thing does that really well, but I see where you're coming from. Like I'm right there with you. I do want it to thematically all connect and all that. I just don't want them to repeat a plot point from the past. And they don't need to do that, in my opinion. Like, scratch the Sam versus Sydney stuff. There's still more ways we can do that. I think there's more ways to tell that story and still make it fresh and not make it something where it's Scream 3, Roman's the mastermind and has been there the whole time kind of situation. We can do something that isn't that wraps everything together, I think. There's still a possibility to do that with some kind of Ghostface killer that's going after both the core 4 and Sidney Prescott. You got to find that, though. Why go after these two characters? Like, what is the motive there? It's got to be centered around that somehow, and I think it would be fun if they made the killer somebody who is somehow both in Sam's life and Sydney's life. You could spin it that route, too. I've been thinking about, I've had a theory cooking in the back of my brain about, like, a new Ghostface killer who's somehow involved with both of them. And I don't know, quite how to how to do that yet. I haven't formulated the thought all that much, but I'm sure there's a way they can make it happen. There's a lot to know about Sidney Prescott yet, especially like what was going on during Scream 6. Where was she? She's holed up somewhere. They're with the kids somewhere else just to make sure they're all safe. There's a part of me that wants to know more about what Sidney Prescott's situation is nowadays versus the Scream 4 times when we really got an in-depth look at what her life was like. We got a little sliver of it in Scream 5, but not much. Not a crazy amount. So Scream 7 could touch on that big time and show us like maybe she's got like a Laurie Strode situation like from Halloween 2018 where she is so prepared for a Ghostface attack at her house. I'm hyped to see that scene in Scream 7. That would be cool. But yeah, my big thing is I'm looking for something that does wrap it all up, but is something fresh too. Not same old, not just Roman again, because I don't know. I just don't want that to happen. I wonder who the serial killer will be for Monster Season 2. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I did not get through Season 1. Wasn't really my jam all that much. Tori is saying, Jake, you're not the only one. I'm going to Barbie, not Oppenheimer. Let's go, Tori. Barbie movie gang all day. Let's make it happen. I love Christopher Nolan too, but I'm not crazy about history-focused movies. Like, if it's something I can read on Wikipedia already, I have no interest in seeing a live-action version of it. That's my hot take. I don't know. I like, period pieces are fun, but if it's just telling me a story from history that's already happened, I have no interest. I'm sorry. I appreciate all the hard work that went into that film. It's a landmark movie and all that, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm just like, whatever about it. KillJoy Jake, if Christopher Landon made a Scream movie, it would be absolutely amazing. Also, what are your thoughts on Shaun of the Dead? Christopher Landon's Scream would be great. I think it would be very silly, very akin to like Happy Death Day, and trying to think of more movies he's done like that would really fit that vibe. Like, Freaky. Freaky's another good example. I'm totally down for him to be. He's my second choice. If Radio Silence can't do it, absolutely Christopher Landon's my next choice. He would kill it. He would kill it with all these characters too. And it would be absolutely amazing. I read the wrong thing. What are your thoughts on Shaun of the Dead? Shaun of the Dead is kick-ass. It's one of my favorite. It's shit. One of my favorite horror comedies maybe ever. It's really well written and really well shot too. That's another thing about that movie. Like, horror comedies most times, they don't work for me because they don't take themselves seriously at all. Like, the bad ones, in my opinion, don't take themselves seriously. But Shaun of the Dead has these really human moments where you just, like, feel bad for this dude. Like, he's just really struggling with life and his girlfriend and all this crazy shit. I love that. I love that a lot about Shaun of the Dead. So Shaun of the Dead kicks ass. I think it's one of my favorite horror comedies because it takes itself so seriously. It has scary moments and sad moments and really human moments too, that, other horror comedies unfortunately don't have. But like, movies like Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, fuck. There's not too many, honestly, in my opinion, there's not too many good horror comedies, but those two especially work really well because they have that human story. So, Shay's saying, "I'm sorry, Jake. I'm watching Oppenheimer. That's okay. Enjoy it. I might not be a big fan of those style of movies, but go have fun. Have a good time with it." Vince McMahon is going to watch Barbie too. Fucking love it. Shit's crazy. If I sit next to Vince McMahon at the Barbie movie, that's going to be the weirdest vibe. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Let's go goth and watch Barbie. I love this idea and I'm stealing it from Jake. Go ahead. Do it. That's fucking hilarious. That would be awesome. Take pictures though. If you do it, I gotta know, I gotta know who's going goth for Barbie. Oh my God, that's gonna be a weird theater, but I can't wait. Weird theaters are the best, though. Weird ones are the best. Marcus is saying, Nev said there's still more story to be told for Sydney. What do you think that story is? Well, like I was saying earlier, like without a doubt, I think I would love to see Sydney Prescott's house. And how she's maybe super overprotective of the family, and maybe she's got a crazy amount of traps and shit set up around the house. Listen, I know that this is just Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018 that I'm pitching to you right now, but tell me that wouldn't be an awesome reintroduction to this character. I don't know. Me personally, I think that would be great. Maybe not as, like senile and crazy as how Laurie Strode is in Halloween 2018. Maybe back off of it. Don't go that crazy. Like, she doesn't have a fucking, basement full of guns, but she's ready. You know what I mean? Like, think Erin from, is her name Erin? Yeah, her name's Erin from You're Next. Like, Erin is so ready for that situation, and it's almost hilarious how ready she is. Something along those lines, where maybe she gets a call and it's from a stranger, but it's not Ghostface. It's not, but she's so fucking ready. Like, there's a gun taped underneath a table or something. She pulls it out. She's like, hello? Who is this asshole? And it's like, it's Rob from accounting, or something. I don't know. That's what I want to see. I want to see Sydney Prescott protecting her family because a Ghostface killer is after her again. Like, I want to see that because it's always been about Sydney Prescott, but if they put her at the forefront again, one, yeah, man, like I already don't love that idea because you've done it so many times in this franchise, but if she's going to be the forefront, you got to find a new way to do it. So make it about the family. That's something else, you know? Yeah, Ryan makes a great point here. Sydney's been through this on 5 different occasions. Anybody fool enough to go to her turf would be dealt with real quick. And I agree. I feel like we got to do something where somehow we got to get Sydney out of her house, even though she's super prepared, you know, like she's super prepared at home, but somehow we got to get her out of the house with like maybe the family's not there too. And that's how Ghostface comes after them. Because Ryan, you make a good point. There's no way a Ghostface killer is getting into that fucking house. there's just no way. Not at this point. Sydney's done with that shit. She dealt with that her whole life. She's not doing that again. Yeah, no, I agree. I will defend Tucker and Dale versus Evil until the day I die. Sarah, I fucking love that movie. Oh, that's another good one too. And another movie that has all the requirements you need for a good horror comedy. It's got the human moments. Like Tucker, I think it's Tucker, right? Fuck, I haven't seen that movie in so long. But Tucker specifically, you feel so bad for. Like, you're just like, these are just 2 nice guys. Like, they're just 2 nice hillbillies who live in the woods. No, it's Dale. I lied. Dale is the one who's so sympathetic and you feel so bad for him. And you're like, oh, man, I'm so sorry, man. Like, I'm so sorry all this is happening. That movie's so good. I love, man, I haven't seen that in a long time. Cabin in the Woods is another one, but I think I like Cabin in the Woods so much because of the commentary. Like, it's crazy commentary on horror movies to like the 9th degree, like just going into crazy ass really experimental and abstract shit, and I love it. Like, I love how insane that movie gets. The 3rd act of Cabin in the Woods is like one of my favorites ever. Ugh, love it. Maybe somehow in 7 Ghostface finds Sydney and her family, then she's forced back into it. There you go. See, like, I could find that. I could be behind that for sure. I just don't want, like, man, if we do another movie where somehow Sydney goes back to Woodsboro with the core 4 there now for some reason, and there's a Ghostface, and she's like, well, guess I'm in it again. I don't know. Get out of here with that, man. Come on. We got your friend. Oh, man, that's funny. What else do we got? Oh, you look at this. Carrie and Sarah just plotting behind the scenes. I have got some fake piercings and plaster the face. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go nuts. I'll bust out the black liquid lipstick. Hell yeah. I'll paint my fucking nails. We're going to Barbie. We're painting our nails. See, I'll have to do a video on it too. If I go that far into it, I'm gonna have to make a video about the fucking Barbie movie for this page. People are like, oh, you know, the Terrifier, the Scream guy, you know, who's been doing all this coverage. He's reviewing the Barbie movie in with his nails painted and lipstick on. Okay, all right, fuck it. I want to make this like the weirdest page on YouTube. That's my goal. As long as this becomes like the weirdest little corner of the internet, then I'm happy. Ghostface is saying, I'ma say it, Jake. Ghostface and Barbie is needed because he's a stabby girl in a stabby world. Life in Blood is so much fun. Yes. I want a remix of that song now. Life in Blood is so much fun. That sounds like a Cannibal Corpse lyric. But I love it, man. Oh, that's great. That's fucking awesome. Yurdy G is with us tonight. What's up, Yurdy G? How's it going, man? Welcome. Saying Gail has to die to logically bring Sydney back into the story. I agree. I agree. It's like the only way that we can do it. That's not just, oh, Sydney's just thrown into it for no reason. But they should also make Ghostface Thanos, like in terms of how menacing he is. Ooh. Thanos level villain. Well, you know, like I said, I've said this many times on this page, but I'm going to say it again. The best villains, which are very similar to Thanos, or Thanos, as I like to call him, the best villains are the ones who think that they're the good guys. Now, admittedly, not too many Ghostface killers think they're the good guys, but some of them do. And those are some of my favorites. Billy and Stu, maybe not so much. Well, yeah, Arguably. Mrs. Loomis, kind of, but I'm not crazy about her. Richie and Amber, they think they're the good guys. They think that they're giving, good ideas back to Hollywood by killing everybody in their lives, which is fucking crazy. But that's why they're so compelling. That's why people like them. Same thing with Thanos. Like, Thanos is a great villain because he really thinks what he's doing is right, and he's going to stop at nothing to do that. But he's fucking crazy. He's got good intentions, but going about it the wrong way. Those are the best villains, like, without a doubt. So I agree, Yurdi. We should do something similar to that. Have a Ghostface who's like not just lemon-scented evil. It's like, oh no, we're doing this. I have good reasons to be doing this. I like it. I like it a lot. My friend. Next Gen Studios is saying, all right, man, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out, though. I appreciate it. It's time for your obligatory nightly viewing of Halloween Ends. Holy shit. You've watched it that many times, huh? Damn. That's nuts. I love it, though. Hey, enjoy, get really fucked up, as Jason Carpenter has said earlier, and have a fun time. Thank you so much, Next Gen Studios. I appreciate you for hanging out with us. May Ann is with us, too. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. Shay is saying, do you think Andy Muschietti is directing Bratman? Jesus Christ. Batman Brave and the Bold. I'd be okay with that. Like I said, I wasn't crazy about the Flash, but I did like Andy Muschietti. Like, I think he's a really good director. I just don't think he's had a very good track record recently. I feel the same about Andy Muschietti as I do with David Gordon Green. Like, both good directors, they're just not attached to very good movies right now, which is a shame. So I don't know. I'd be interested in that. I'd be down for it. Andy Muschietti, great director. Like I said, that's not what was wrong with the Flash. That was not the problem with it. So I'm not against that. Not against that at all. I'm excited to see what he brings to the new It series too. Well, we know that he's going to be involved. So I hope it's good. Hope it's good, man. I want an update on that, by the way. It's been a long time. You're going to stream Scream 6 after this? Nice. Very nice. Enjoy, Jason. We're getting our steelbooks here soon. A couple more weeks and we're there. Like 4 more weeks and we're there. But still, hope is alive. Lemon-scented evil. Is it lemony fresh? Oh, yes, it is, Gary. Oh, it tastes like lemon squares. And no, I'm not talking about the ass ones that Judy makes. I'm talking about the good ones. Oh, burn. Burn, Judy. Get fucking wrecked. I have too much fun on these streams. I have way too much fun. It's crazy. It's criminal. It's criminal how much fun I have on these. Darth Kermit is also peacing out. All good, Darth Kermit. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. I need Sydney back. I want to see a Sidney Kirby reunion. Oh, that would be sweet. Okay, that would be really cool. I would want that too. Hell yeah. Y'all liked that Judy burn, I see. Deputy Judy. Okay, hey, Sarah, I'm getting to this, but it's, what? Nobody talks about Judy's death with Scream 5. We're all talking about, oh, Dewey, God, that sucks. It's so sad. And it is, but we also lost Judy Hicks, man. That's a big character to lose, okay? She was a big part of Scream 4, man. Pretty sad to see her go. That the more I watch Scream 5, the more I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty fucking sad. That's some sad shit. Okay, but Sarah is saying, with all the hype about Nightmare on Elm Street, people are starting to talk about how bad the 2010 movie was, but I don't remember it being that bad. I think I'm going to watch it tonight. Sarah, I gotta tell you this. I have been going through the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I'm like, man, some of these sequels are fucking bad. I have a feeling that by the time I get to the 2010 movie, it's not going to be as bad as I remember. Like, I watched that movie not having watched the other ones before it, like when I watched it. And I've only seen it once. I've only seen it one time, and I wasn't crazy about it. But I'm really hyped to get to that in my viewing. I might actually stay up a little bit tonight and watch some of those, because I watched part 5, and that was, like, abysmal. Like, that's one of the worst slasher movies I've ever seen. It's rough. But, the 2010 movie, it might not be as bad as I remember. Like, I remember specific things about it that I hated, but man, I don't know. Some of these other movies have been pretty bad, so that one might not be too awful by comparison, Sarah. So I'm gonna watch it soon too, because I'm excited to have a fresh take on it, a fresh new look on it. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Gonna be interesting to see what's up. Did you hear that a Legend of Zelda movie? Okay, so I heard that the guy from Illumination was like, no, this is not an active development. Shay, that's what I heard. It was a rumor for a while, but I believe the guy that's in charge of all this was like, yeah, no, that's not happening right now. So I don't know what's up with that. I would be down for it though. I've played those games a few times, not as much as maybe some other folks out there, but I'm familiar with Link and Zelda and the Legend. That's as far as my knowledge expands, but it's something, hey, I'm familiar with it at least. In my opinion, the Judy scene was rushed. What? Oh no, that's like my favorite kill sequence in the whole movie, in my opinion. Like, without a doubt. That was fucking awesome. Like, killing people in broad daylight. Ghostface doesn't give a shit. I liked it. I don't know. I had a fun time with it. Dream Child is trash. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got nothing else. Like, I have nothing else to add to that. It's trash. It's just a bad movie. I don't know what the fuck happened. Jacob Anderson is saying, you see Insidious the Red Door, they dropped the minute. What? They dropped the runtime is an hour 47. I did not see this. I must have missed that. But why not come out with the title? Is it PG? Well, it is PG-13. I can assure you of that. All the other movies are PG-13, so I don't see this one being R. And if it was, that would be like big news. Like, we'd be talking about that. That would be a big video if they announced that it was going to be R. It's probably going to be PG-13. At least that's how they've been advertising it too, is more of a PG-13 movie. I don't see why it would have to be R. It's a very jump scare oriented film. Just based on the previous 4, I would imagine they're going to do a similar approach with 5. So it'll probably be PG-13. The title's going to be Insidious the Red Door, which, it's a better title than Fear the Dark. So I'll take it. Red Doors will be a part of it. So I'll take that. Noah is saying, hear me out on this. I always do, Noah. Come on. Get with the program. I always hear you out. I hear out everybody. Tom Holland and Zendaya should play 2 new legacy characters that end up joining the core 4 along with Danny for a tropical setting in Miami. I'm not against this, but Tom Holland and Zendaya are A-listers, and we've been talking a lot about how Jenna Ortega is getting up there. She's getting up to A-list status. She's not quite there yet, but she's just about there, pretty much. Like, she's got to have a few more big movie roles, I think, and she's there. But I don't know if Tom Holland and Zendaya would do this. Maybe, I'm not saying that's impossible, but because they're A-listers, I don't know. They're huge stars. They star in Marvel movies. So it's tough. I hope it happens. Like, it would be cool. Like, both great actor, great actress. It would be awesome for them in these movies. I would be down for it. I'd be all about it. It would be an expensive movie, though. It would be a very expensive Scream movie, but I love the setting idea for sure. Miami would be awesome. I would love to see a tropical Scream movie without a doubt. I loved what we did with the setting in the last movie. I thought that was a lot of fun. We played around with it a lot in Scream 6. I'd love to see that happen again in the next film for sure. Jenna just signed up for the new Iron Man. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. So we'll probably get one more with Jenna Ortega, and I don't see her making another Scream film after Scream 7. Oh man, yeah, she's shooting up there. I know she'll probably be in some other horror, maybe some other like bigger horror movies moving into the future. I mean, that's where she came from, but I imagine you'll probably see her in a lot more like bigger movies, Oscar contenders, and all that shit. So. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm happy for her success, but us horror people will miss her. Did you see the first look at Carrie Fisher's final performance in a movie called Wonderwell? I read about that. I was kind of shocked. I was like, wow, they still got another one with Carrie Fisher. I was not expecting that. I think she's awesome. She's great. It's sad that she passed. I don't know too much about this movie. I didn't look too much into it, but I will check it out. I'll read up on it. I saw the notification pop up today though. Mr. Rick, it's all good, man. You're catching kind of the end of the stream. I'm probably going to peace out here real soon. Saying, but last week I watched the 2 Collector movies. I enjoy them more than I thought I would. Good movies. Can't wait for the 3rd one. Hell yeah. Hopefully that 3rd one happens, Mr. Rick. I sure hope so, because a lot of production issues. The producers ghosted our filmmakers on that 3rd one, which sucks. And there were some really cool production photos. I wonder if I still have those handy. But it looks cool, man. Like, look at this shit. This was from the Collector 3. What the fuck's going on here? My man's pooping on a desk. I want to see more of that. And maybe we will, Mr. Rick. I don't know. You never know. But I'm gonna peace out, everybody. But real quickly before we do that, Sarah Campbell is saying, go subscribe to GULLGOTHA, where I'm gonna just keep covering animation and all that shit over there. You know, I tried to do the gaming thing, but I'm like, listen, man, I'm trying to make a fucking movie right now. That's already tough enough. I don't need to be going through trying to make a gaming channel and spending my entire life editing. So I'm gonna be streaming games over here every now and then. It's not gonna be a consistent thing. It's gonna be like a when I feel like it thing. But you'll see horror games streamed here. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is going to be another thing too. So we'll be streaming that here as well. But subscribe to GULLGOTHA if you're curious and for animated series or movie updates. That's what the focus of that page is going to be. So check it out. And Villain Killin' Dylan, thank you so much for the $5, my friend. I appreciate that. Okay, this is very funny. What do you want to see what your insides look like? Turn to page 64. Oh, hey, nice. I love that. That's so fucking funny. Good shit. Good shit. Villain Killin' Dylan, thank you for the $5. Great reference, my friend. Great reference. Good stuff. Dylan, thanks for the $5 again, man. Good shit. Good shit. All the love to you wonderful people out there. I appreciate your support on the stream, and thank you for hanging out with me for 2 whole fucking hours. That's crazy. I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. We'll be live again on Monday, as always. Mondays and Fridays, as you know, as we do streams here. Thanks for hanging out again, and, well, as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace out!